We're absolutely delighted today. It's a very important, very significant day for the company and for the motor industry. Benfield, as you know, is a very long established northeast local company, and so we're really honoured to be chosen as one of Nissan's first partners to sell and distribute the Nissan LEAF. And we think that this is going to be a very significant day, probably a life-changing moment for the motor industry and the motoring public. It's the first all-electric car that's been designed as an electric car. So it's a proper family car with 5 doors and 5 seats and has a range of about 100 miles and can be charged on a fast charger back up to full in about 30 minutes. So it's a really big game changer for the whole motor industry to not use any combustion engine technology. It's predominantly going to be used, I think, by people just doing short shuttle journeys around the local area, an urban car. But Nissan have done a study on this and know that 93% of people's daily journeys are less than 25 miles. So a 100 mile range is easily comfortable to cover the vast majority of people's usage.
Well, it's the end of, well, the start of quite a long journey. We've developed the car, we've developed the battery technology, we've started getting the charging infrastructure in place with the RDAs and the local authorities. It's a big day for us. It's the start of a very long journey. They're quite large. They're sort of equivalent of a normal C-segment hatchback car. They've got good range. You get about 100 to 110 miles range on the car, and it satisfies about 80% of people's driving styles. We're always going to make conventional vehicles. Electric vehicles is the new product that we're bringing to the market, and we see that probably between 10 and 15% of our volume will move over to electric vehicles in the future.
Well, as a provider of solar photovoltaics, it makes a lot of sense for us to make the step change to electric cars. We already run a fleet of LPG converted vans. We also have an electric petrol car for longer journeys. So for all the local journeys for our sales and project teams in and around the Durham and Newcastle areas, the Nissan LEAF was the obvious choice. We have the modules on our roof already generating electricity, so this really is truly a wholly green choice for us. We were originally in touch and purchased the cars on launch day on the 1st of September last year, and throughout that we've been very supported through the team at Benfield, and yes, we look forward to a long and fruitful relationship. And to sit in the car this morning was, for the first time, was a real eye-opening experience, full of technology, full of gadgets. I think this is a super little car, and as I say, I'm really looking forward to driving it back to the office.
We're really excited about it. We fully believe that this is the way forward for motoring in the future, and that in 10 years' time a very big proportion of cars on the roads will use electric motors.